In my last video, I talked about speaking out loud and asking for help. But how do you know if someone or something's actually listening to you? If you're like me, you probably wonder if you're just fooling yourself and talking to yourself when you do it. And that's where the doubt creeps in, where you start questioning everything and our analytical mind just starts throwing all those doubts at us. But we need to remember being heard doesn't usually show up the way we expect it to. It's usually not something big and bold and right in our face. It's usually something subtle. Sometimes it's just a shift in how you feel inside. Sometimes it's an answer or a thought that you get to something you've been wondering about. And other times, it's just things line up for you easier that day. Maybe you get an opportunity you weren't expecting. Have you ever asked for clarity and then later on that day, something happens and you're surprised? You're like, wow, this worked out better than I ever thought it would. I had that happen when we had to go back home from Thailand and leave our pets here after COVID. We didn't have the money to come back, and I felt really bad about leaving them here. And I kept meditating, visualizing, and just out of the blue, one day, we got a phone call. We got the money from the least place we would ever expect. And when I woke up that day, it was just like any other day. I was meditating. I was, believing the best, that things were going to work out. And they did. But you never know when and you never know how. That's the thing about manifesting. So maybe the real question isn't, am I being heard? Maybe the real question is, am I really paying attention to the response that I'm getting? Because usually it's not the way we expect it. Sometimes it's so subtle that it goes right past us and we don't see it. So it's important that we watch for certain things. So the next time that you ask out loud for some help to your angels, your guides, to God, however you want to see it, however you want to think about it, pay attention to these things. Right after asking, do you feel a little bit different? Do you feel a little bit calmer? Don't think about what you're thinking. Think about how you feel. Do you feel a little more peace? Do you feel some relief, like help's on the way? Or you might get a thought or an idea like to call somebody or take a certain action or go in a different direction. There's so many different ways that these things can happen. And we need to pay attention. And once again, pay attention to how your day unfolds after asking. Maybe things align for you so much easier. Maybe you get along with this person better than you thought you would. Maybe you're going to work and there's a person you don't get along with. But because you asked, because you were seeking help, they act like a different person. Maybe you act differently and you have a smooth, peaceful day with this person. Just an example. So there's so many different ways, and we just need to watch for them and notice the subtle activities and the subtle nuances that appear when we do ask for help. So if this video helps you, check out this one here. I think you'll enjoy it too. Have a great day.